Good evening to all of you. My name is Abhishek Srivastava. I am welcome you all in this session of Python. I am your instructor, and today I will teach you the Python function and Python module. Okay, what these are and how to create a function, what are the ready-made modules are there, and how we access this thing in the Python program. All right, so let's start our session. Okay, so what we do, I assign some homework to you. I mean 10 to 15% submit me. Beside this, nobody submit me. I don't know why people not submitting me. If you do submit, it will make me happy that you are learning something. Okay, so today's session very important in the sense of Python because the function is important part. Okay,
Sir, Mr. Aditya,
please
I
mute
want
us.
to ask something.
Yes, please.
Sir, I don't know how to submit the homework.
Later on you can ask me in after the class. All right, when i
Okay, sir.
when I have a question answer session, then you can ask me. All right, meanwhile you can mute yourself and see what I'm teaching you. So the first thing, Python function. In this session, we know what is a Python function, how to create a function, then we gone through some program, what we make earlier the program, now we make this same program with the help of function. Okay, and function basically help you to reuse the code. Once you are creating a code, you can call. So how function is created, how function is called, what is function body, what is function definition, what is function parameter, all these things we are going to be covered today. Very good session, and I hope you will learn a lot of things. Those person who have previous any programming knowledge and they don't clear the function about the knowledge of function, so I will going to be clear everything today. Okay, so let's start the session. Okay, what is Python function? Function are the most important aspect of application. A function can be defined as an organized block of reusable code which can be called whenever required. Means we are going to organize the code, and these are code are reusable. And what we say, it's a block of code, means not a single line, it's a collection of line. You are going to put together, and you can give the name of this block known as any function name. All right. Alright. So Python allow us to divide the large program into basic building blocks known as function. So instead of compiling a large program, you can divide its a functionality wise. So your program is breaking into small piece known as function. Okay. The function contain the set of programming statement enclosed by the curly braces. See, curly braces not is there. We have here indent, means colon, or we say colon, colon. All right. A function can be called multiple times to provide the reusability and modularity to the Python program. Modularity means dividing data in module, means small functionality. Okay, means let's a big program, 100-line code of there. I mean, in data science, approximately we have the code at least 50 to 100 lines. Okay, not in Python, but because in data science, all the things are clubbing together. All libraries are clubbing together. Just like if I'm giving example of linear regression, so you have to import the Python, your NumPy, Pandas. These are the library or modules, seaborn like that, and we just do creating this function to check different aspect of data science. All right. In other words, we can say the collection of function create a program. Means if you do collect the function, so program is created. The function is also known as the procedure or subroutine in other programming language. So some other programming language, it is also known as subroutines or procedure. Okay, what is the advantage of function? There are some advantages. First one, by using function we can avoid the rewriting same logic again. Let's suppose I'm going to print the table of a number, so I have to print the table 10 times. So either I make a function, call them 10 times, or I can rewrite a code, same code 10 times. Better we make a function. Second one, we can call Python function I number of time in a program from any place in the program. Means the function call is important. Once you make a function, so calling matters from where you are calling. Okay, and we can calling any function from anywhere. Students keep joining. Okay, now we can track a large Python program easily when it is divided into multiple function. Okay, so we have large program, we can divide this thing into small function. The reusability is the main achievement of the Python function. The last one, however, function call is always overhead a Python program. Okay. Now, remaining. Okay. So see what is syntax of function. Okay. Keep in mind, anyone is there. So what is the syntax? First of all, we have to put the def keyword while we creating a function. We have to put a def keyword. Then any valid identifier, any valid identifier as a function name. Then we put as a parenthesis, then colon. Then anything you want to put in this block. Function work with return statement and without return statement. I will explain everything over here. So in Python, we can use a def keyword to define a function. The syntax to define a function in Python given below. Okay, def your function name, parenthesis, colon, then the code. The function block is started with the colon, where you put the colon is this way. Okay, and all the same level block statement remain the same indent. Means what you want to put in this block, it will on same indent, means equally spaced from the left. This is no indent. Means the other programming languages contain the curly braces, and these Python do not contain the curly braces. This contain the colon and indent. Alright. A function can accept any number of parameter that must be same in the definition and the function calling. So when we talk about the function parameter, I will explain these things, what is parameter, how to pass. But before this, the good thing, I am creating a function for you. Just like simple function, first of all, def keyword, hello, and parenthesis. Okay. In parenthesis, it accepting the parameter. What is a parameter? Parameter are values which are used inside the function definition. Definition means function body. Okay, so this is my first function, and I print this thing, print hello good morning. Okay, so I am running this thing. When you run the function, you get nothing because function definition. So this is not a function definition. This is not a function definition. Function definition means we are going to define the function, what it going to do. So my function is just printing the hello. When it work, the question is, now I run the cell, it do nothing. So when it do when we have to call the things, when we have to calling a function. So the question is this, how we call a function? So function calling says you have to call a function simple by putting a function name then parenthesis. All right. So if I want to call this function, calling this function, okay, what I do, I just put hello then parenthesis, just, and run this function. When you run the function, you got the output. The control statement says the function definition that is here. It do check what inside that, inside this is the only print statement. It do print and then again return back on the calling place. That is simple thing. Okay, now this is a function, we have no parameter in this function. In this function we don't have any parameter. Okay, so what is parameter? The value passed inside this function. Let me pick any image from this function parameter in Python. Okay, let me pick the image so that you can newcomers can easily get this thing. So declaring the argument, passing the argument, that's good. Any good image? Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. Jupyter Notebook provide me facility to embed the images. So same thing I'm doing this here so that you can have better understanding. I just put a sample function so that what the anatomy of function, anatomy means what the parts of function. All right. Okay. So check this one, def keyword. because def means define or definition. All right. Then function name, valid identifier, then the parameter or argument. Okay, these are the same. Parameter, argument are same, but different is signature. So can anyone tell me what is the signature and what is the difference between parameter and signature? Yes, please. Anyone? Anyone can tell me what is signature? Just in chat box, not audio.
Sir, sir, can you explain this one more time?
What your good name, please?
Sir Chandrasekhar.
It's your first class.
No, sir. I'm just. This is not my first. I just like I didn't attend the previous class.
Okay, so any of previous
Only this
classes?
part. Only this part. The parameter part.
Okay, actually, this is just 5 minutes ago. I just started the classes. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you anatomy of function. So let me explain. This is your def keyword. This is where identifier. Just take me different color. Everything is there. I just take green. This is your def keyword. This is valid identifier. What function name you want to pick. Then what value you passing inside the function. What is advantage of passing inside function? The value inside function. It will use that value and return you something or print you something. Either you returning something, return means on the calling place, or you printing inside the function. Only two facilities are available. Okay, so you put over here and either return or print over here. So function def keyword, function name, function argument, colon, function code, and function return statement. These things are necessary. Keep in mind, except I'm adding one more thing. Either you returning or you printing inside function, both are equal. Okay, so parameter are those values. I just put the what is parameter. I have a definition or not here. Yeah, I have definition. Okay, so before this I'm going to parameter. I just show you some function, different kind of function and their order of calling. Okay, so what is order of calling? Okay, what are order of calling? In which order we are calling the function, the output comes in that form. Okay, so let's suppose I have one function hello def display. Display no parameter, just print a statement. This is display function. Is display function.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello. Sir, without parameter, is it possible to run the program?
Repeat your question. Without parameter,
Is it possible to run the program?
yes, why not? I do this thing. See, no parameters there, and I call this function. Okay, okay. There is no mandatory of parameter. You just without the parameter you can run this thing. That is the same thing I want to show you. Order is without parameter. The first function display. Second function I put over here. Display show show. This is show function, and third one detail. I create three function. All right, check the thing. What I'm trying to say. Show display and details. Okay, this is details function. Okay, I run these all three function. So nothing is there, no output is there, but the order in which I call this function. First of all, I call a display. All right, then details. The third one, show. Okay, so you gone through the order in which I am calling the function. That order will be executed over here. Display, details, show. Why I put same text over here? Because if the display is called, so it is written display is calling. If show is called, show function. If details is called, detail function. But if I shuffle the order, so my output is shuffled in that case. I called first of all show. So what happened? Show execute first, then display, then details. Got it? Check this one. So order matters. In which order you are calling a function, in that order function will be executed. Okay, these are all non-parametric function. Okay, easiest one. Okay, second thing, the function can be called inside one another. Inside one function you can call another function. For example, and just copy all these things. Okay, and I put over here, I just put one, display one, changing the name. Okay, what thing I do over here inside detail, these are three independent functions, keep in mind. Show is different, show one different, display one different, details one different. What I'm doing here, I just call show one inside details one. Okay, and then see what happening here, then see what happening here. Okay, so if I am calling details one, check this thing. If I am calling details one, so what I get, because once I calling details one, so what happened, the control goes to details here, and then first it print this line, this is detail one function. Then what it look, it see, oh, I have one more call, one more function call. So rather than returning back, it go to the second function, then it call this one. So order of execution is this one, first of all this one, and second one this one. So it will print this is detail one function, then show one function. Then again control goes back to over here, and again control goes back to over here. So this is switching back thing. First it go to function definition, then it comes on function calling place. So this is function calling place. When I run this thing, check this thing. This is detail one, because the order of execution says this one, this one. So this is a way we have to keep in mind that what is the order of function calling. All right. Now what we do see, first of all, how to get a function. Then we get the function, we see the order of execution, order of calling, order of execution. Then we see function can be callable in other function. So what I do, I just call detail one initial show one. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I just show you the parameterized function call is perfect. Okay, parameters in function, very important thing. The information passed inside the function, the information into function can be passed as a parameter, means what any data you want to pass, string, integer, etc. I will show you right now. Okay, so it is passed as a parameter, its name is parameter, its name is signature, sorry, its argument, argument. Okay, so one thing is signature. Okay, I will ask you later on what is signature, because lot of intelligent person with my class. So what is signature, later on I will discuss. So the parameter are specified in the parenthesis, means the parenthesis you putting with the after the name, that is parenthesis, you have parameter 1 2 3 4 5 matters. We can give any number of parameter, but we have to separate with the comma. So if you have multiple parameters, so you can separate with the comma. See, now I'm giving you a good example. First of all, simple code, then complicated code. Then we try to use the program which we do yesterday in the function. Okay. Okay. First of all, write a program to create a Python function. Write a program to create a Python function which take name and print greeting message, print greeting message with the name. Just like if a function take my name and say hello, good morning with my name. Okay, see this one. Very good thing are there. All right, students keep joining. Now is there. I'm requesting to all participants one more time that keep joining on time. All right. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm just designing a function def greetings. Okay. What this function do? This function accept a name. See, no data type required over here. Just a name. And what it do? Print, print, what print? Hello. What name it is accepting? I'm printing over here. Then after this, I'm using a greeting message. After name, hello, this one, comma, good morning, good morning. All right, and exclamation marks. So what this function do? I'm putting one parameter. Okay, I'm putting one parameter. What name I pass inside the function? This will put that name in between and hello, good morning. I'm running this thing. Okay, now I'm calling this greetings. So this is my definition of function body. I just say definition, definition. When I say define a function, a function definition means it's a function body. When I say the parameter, so values passed inside the parenthesis. Which parenthesis? This one. So right now I have parameter, one parameter, that is name. Okay. Now when I'm going to call this function, just I write greetings and passing my name. So when I call this function, check this thing. So how many time you call this function just accept the name and give you the good morning greetings. Okay, that is a advantage, means reusability. Check this
Hello.
one. Check this one. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So why do we mention definition and parameters, sir?
Repeat your question. Why do we mention?
Definition and parameter. Definition is equal to function in body. Parameter is equal to value passed inside the function. Why do we mention that in program?
Why I mention this thing?
Yeah.
No, why I not mention this thing? Because I just anything I teach you, so it's my responsibility to put over here. I mean, this is the concern with the Python. So I am just putting as a comment over here. I
But
am
you were saying without using parameter we can also run the program. But you are mentioning in here.
I'm not getting you. You are confused or you are confusing me. I'm saying function can be run without parameter, but generally we use the value which are used inside a function. We have to pass as a parameter, as a value inside this. It is not mandatory to run a function with parameter, but most of the cases, 90% cases, the function have parameter. That's why I am showing you the parametric function. You are new to Python.
Yes, I am new to Python.
What your good name, dear?
I'm Srinivas NG.
So first of all, you are doing question. That's good, but your question is exactly not concern. Okay, so not this is not issue. I mean, you are beginners, so you have a playlist of YouTube. I just pasted over here. You got it or not?
Yeah, one second.
Okay, I just paste this thing. Paste this thing over here.
And could you help me with your ID, mail
Mail
ID?
ID and YouTube list. Please save this thing. Okay, and
Okay.
first of all, till next class, you gone through all the classes. Okay, because otherwise you will confuse,
Yeah.
because you are in
Otherwise, it will
between,
confuse.
because you are in between the course, six classes over, then you come here. Okay, and then you have a question, you can contact me on email ID. Okay, I will reply as soon as possible. Okay, so collect your question, I will reply at this end of session. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I do here, I just create a one function which contain the parameter. and I call this function three times. Okay, so just I'm just putting you, how many of you have a Jupyter notebook? Open Jupyter notebook right now. Put yes, because next I'm throwing bouncer. Okay, yes, yes. How many of you? Good, good, good. All right, all right. My team is perfect. Very good, very good. Okay, so what I do here, I just make a program. What program? This is one parameter. Check how we make a two parameter. Okay, I'm just creating a def uh, emp details. Check this one. First, I take the name, age, salary. These three things. I'm defining function which accept three information from user, and what we do then. Okay, so we do print hello, hello, the name. Okay, what name it will pass? It will come over here. You are, you are, comma, years old. Your salary is old. So your salary is, then after this I put my cell for salary. See, we take three information at the calling place from the calling. Okay, and I try to keep these three information in a one sentence. Okay, check this one. Oops, what happened? Okay, okay, okay. This says that I have do something garbage. Syntax hello single quotes, the name comma is missing over here, comma. Perfect. Yeah, so comma is remaining because we have to sandwich the method. Okay, now emp details. Okay, when you press shift tab, see there, shift tab, so this will give you, you have to take three parameters. Okay, name, my name, right, my age 37, then salary, I put 20,000. Check this one. Okay, name, age, and salary is over there. Now, any program, I mean, simple output was there. Okay, so remaining this. Okay. Now, write a program to calculate the factorial. Write a function, not program, write a function, a Python function which calculate the factorial. All right, check this one. Till now, what I do, I just put simple print statement. In all function, I just put the simple print statement, but not print. You can put even any feature inside there. Okay, how we do that? I take sorry, I just take function name def fact, fact, and it accept any number n to whose we have to calculate the factorial. Then what I do, the first logic which I told you in yesterday class, for I in loop in range. Okay, I in range from 1 to n plus 1, because loop will less one step. Then what I do, I take any variable f equal to, see it's a product variable, I initialize with 1. Keep in mind, on last class I told you the any counter variable is initialized with 0, any sum variable initialized with 0, any product variable initialized with 1. All right. Now f equal to f into I. Each time f will store the value multiplication Each time it will store value multiplication. Then we are going to print this thing factorial of which one? N, because we are accepting from user n number. Then is comma f. Let's see it's working or not. What I'm do, I just remind you, initializing the product variable with the 1 y1, because if we do 0 here, so it will 0 into multiplication with any number become 0, but 1 with any multiplication become same number. All right. Now now I'm checking the factorial of 4. Perfect. Factorial of 4 is 24. Then check factorial of what we say 7. Very good. Now task for you. Okay, are you guys ready with your Jupyter collab? All right, write a program, write a Python function which count the even number between 56 to 89. Yes, write a program. You don't have to share the code. Just give me the output. I just share this thing to you. Write a Python function which count the even number between 56 to 89. Just give the count. How much is there? 'Yes, anyone? Aditya Kumar, Shubhangi Kumari. I just show my screen to you. I mean, I just remove this thing. You got this code in chat box. You can use this code. Just copy paste, and this will run my previous thing. 17. The first answer is 17 Jyotish. Okay, anyone? 18. Wow. Next one. Can you do check your loop also, because loop will always run one step less. You have to put 89 plus 1 or 90. Okay. 17. Okay, most of the person says 17. Okay, let me try. Those who are not sharing, some of person are completely idle. I want to activate those person that you keep also coding in Python. At least what I am teaching you, you do this thing. Okay, and daily you have to mail me, daily you have to submit me what you do. Convert to PDF in Chrome. How to convert to PDF is check, go to three dots and then print. Simple. Select as a PDF if you have printer, otherwise select a PDF and show the destination where you want to put. It will save it out there. You have to daily submit me. Using this habit, what happened, you will learn. You have a task that I have to submit these work to a sir, whether it is homework or not. Do this thing and convert, save to PDF as it and send to me. Okay, so you will learn. At least you will learn the Python from starting. Okay, I'm just giving you a spoon feeding. Okay, very basic level, very basic things are there. Okay, now I'm creating a program. I have to count the even number. Def count Just count even. I just take the specific name that we are going to count the thing. Okay. I just pass start from where we have to start and from where we have to end. Series. I have to pass the range over here. Okay. So these things we are specific. Start, start and end. Okay. So what we do here, I take two parameter. I just start my loop. Okay. Before this, I have to initialize with counter my zero. Then for I in range, we start with the start, then we do end plus one, because the step, the for loop run one step less than what I do. We have to check the even number. If my I percent modulus 2 equal to 0, old logic, common logic, that I have to initialize the counter c equal to c plus 1. Perfect. Now, where we have to print the thing? I told you in yesterday class, when you have this kind of updatable variable, just like count, sum, product, so you have to print after the loop is over. My loop is if is over here and loop is over here. Okay, print the data, print the counter variable outside for loop, outside for loop, and inside function body. Keep both thing, and inside function body. So you have to cleverly decide. You have to cleverly decide where my outside the for loop and where inside the function body, that is a proper place. If you put over here, so this is not proper place. This is a proper place. All right. So what happened? I print total even number between what start and end end are which one? C. Means what the user pass over here, what is the start point, that is 56, what is end point, that is 89, what are the count number. I mean, mostly people say 17. I don't know, I just check. 17, maybe it will be 17. Okay, so let me check this thing. I run my function definition. I do count even 56 comma 89. Perfect. 17 answer. Perfect, absolutely right. So I do generalize the thing. I do not fix any range over here. So these are the general purpose program, and you can do check this thing between any number between 1 to 10 that are 5, any number. Okay, that is a use.
So Sudhanshu here.
Yes, please.
One more thing I just wanted to add up.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. Like in the definition, like Python functions, what we are creating it. So if anybody last classes, what you have taken on the loop, different kind of loops, whatever it is available.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We can do one thing. Instead, before where we were giving before like enter the number, instead of that, if we just write this one line called def and the function name with some parameter what we want to give, so that will become a function also. It will take us an input from the user also.
Yeah,
This is what I.
but it is not recommended you pass the input keyword. I mean, according to industrial norms or company norms, the input taking inside function is not recommended. You can take input, but even if you can take input over here and then put over here, that is better. Okay.
My thing was like, sir, suppose if I want to print the number from 1 to 100, before I was using the loop. for I in range 1 to 100, and I was printing the number. And if I use a function name before for, if I just add a line called def, and I give the function name as loop without any parameters, and the same and I'll add a column next to that, the same function I'll run it
You
again.
you have
Run the
code, you have code right now of what you are trying to say. Can you have put this code in chat box?
one second, sir.
Please do that so that I can discuss you with exactly what you want.
No, my question was only that I can just add only a function name on the that above one, and later on I can use the same thing. Like last we had created a big loop to run one particular thing. Same loop we are writing the same code, and we are just assigning into the parameters. You
Uh,
can see from C0 to your the last one is a normal for loop what we were learning yesterday.
hmm,
And today what we have done, the first line we have added definition, and we have given the definition function name actually.
hmm.
So that is the extra thing which we have added, and it will become a function which you can run anywhere in the program.
Means in nutshell, you want that we can put input thing inside a function definition.
No, no, that you said, no, sir. Like we either we want to give or we do not want to give. That depends on us.
Hmm,
Like suppose if we have already defined in the function that it will take a number two,
hmm.
where we don't want to change any number, then no need to give. But it will become a function, small name. It will become like count even. It will become a function. You can use it anywhere.
Actually, I don't get. You have a code, so can you put me in chat box so we can discuss better?
Code in the sense that like, what you have written, no, sir. The
Yeah.
same thing even. Uh,
What modification you want? I mean, I'm giving you this code.
No, I'm not having doubts. I'm just thought of telling this one.
Okay, yeah. So one more thing, if you want to take from user, I mean, perfect dynamically. So what I do, I take two things. X equal to, check this one, the input thing. I mean, you take input fix the dimension from up to where and to where we have to go. So check this one. I take input. I take over here enter starting point, start, that is better. And similarly y equal to enter end, uh, because in this way you can also learn how to pass a variable inside a function calling enter end means. Okay, and then what you do, you just count even, you pass x comma y. Okay, all right. So from 1 to 10 this way, again you got the number. So I am not recommending input inside a function definition, because you have to work ultimately predefined function. In Python you have making your own. What happened, sometimes the function you encountering in different packages like numpy, pandas, etc. So what happened, you have to work on predefined library functions. So you have to work what value they demand and what you passing over there. All right. Now one more program I am giving you, uh, write a program to let me check the previous one. Actually we do some good number of program on yesterday. I want that you guys do the same thing. Yes, yeah, I got it. I remember. Write a program, write a function, respectively, write a function to the digits, count the digits. Alright, simple thing. Counter it means a number is supplied inside the function definition, and the function will display how many digits are there, so that you can learn how to put the while loop inside this one. Okay, but function is there, name is independent, you can do. Meanwhile I'm taking the 2 minute break. You guys do this thing, uh putting this thing in chat box. Okay, you put, Shudhanshu, you're discussing about this one, this line, print line.
no, sir, no, sir.
So what?
I was doing something different, sir. I'll talk to you, sir.
Okay, 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 that's uh Ashish, I just put the object over here, digits of a given number. Okay. Meanwhile, I am just taking 2 minute break. Okay. You guys open your Jupyter and keep coding. Hello. I'm back. So anyone done this thing can share the code in chat box. Anyone write a function to count the digits of a given number. I hope you use the while loop. Yes, def count number. Perfect. 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 Okay. Good. Good. My students are very perfect. Okay. We have good team. Okay. So next thing we move on the return statement. Okay. The thing is remaining on return statement. Everyone have to email me this PDF what you done. Okay, even beginner or expert, I mean person keep mailing to me. Last yesterday approximate 10 to 15% email me, but remaining is not emailing me. Okay, so now the return statement, what is that and how we use this return statement? Okay, what is that? you know every function, every function function EVERY function return a value to its calling place. Okay, how? Okay, one more thing, if we are returning a value, the value, then we don't need to print this thing, print this value inside the function body. Okay, so see how the function return the thing. Let's suppose def write a function, waf which return the square of the square of any number. Means I'm inputting any function, I input any value which do return me. Okay, so I create a function square sq, it accepting the n. Okay, see here, very good thing, very easy. We can eliminate print statement inside this using return keyword. Okay, so every function return a value, calling place. Okay, to return anything, to return anything thing, we use the return keyword. Okay, so return n raised to the power 2, means we have to put the square. Okay, what I do, n raised to the power 2, running this thing. When I call the sq and pass any number, let's suppose 6, so 6 square is 36, so this return me the 36. So not this one, you can return anything over here, just suppose I'm just putting the count. Okay, then what happened, the print statement is not you have to use over here. Just like I'm using the same program, what this program do, this program just counting any number between start to end, and it will return the counter, how many count is there. So instead of writing so good message, so what I do, I just put return c, I just put the object so that you don't confuse at the last when you got the PDF. All right, and I just put this thing over here. Write a Python function which return the count even number between this one. Okay, So when I return the C, so keep in mind the data is sent back to calling place. Means just you throw the call to this one, what it returned, what it evaluate, it again throw back to over here, and you have to do print over here. See, no print over here. So print will be done on the calling place. Okay. So what happened here? I just run this thing, count even now 110, and you can embed this function inside a print function. Print the total count 5. So see this thing, we can do this thing very easily. All right. And one course question asked generally somewhere in competitive examination into, can we do put multiple statement inside a function body? Means inside a function body, can you put the multiple statement? So answer is yes, we can do put this thing. How we do put thing? Let's suppose I'm writing a function, write a program to uh, return return the bigger number, see this one, how we do put the two return statement inside this. So def big, I'm passing two number, x comma y. All right. If x is greater than y, so what we have, return x, and else return y, return y. Okay. So when I calling this thing, so we have two return statement, conditional return statement. All right. So big, then we have 4 comma 9. So obviously it will be returned this one. All right, any number. So in this case which case is executed? In this case, this case is executed, because the y value is 9 and this value is x. Okay. So the remaining thing, I mean, this is not ending of this chapter. What we remaining, actually we have to go some function, so I'm closing over here. So what is remaining part? A function, that means home function. And remaining part, what is remaining this thing? First of all, remaining the parameter type. We have four parameter type. uh, Parameter type, what we say, it's a parameter, required parameter, keyword argument, like that. The parameter type. Then we have lambda function. Then we have module module in which I uh, teach you the math module. All right. So these things we cover on tomorrow. Okay. So I'm just putting and you guys also suggested to submit this thing. All of you do this thing and submit this thing, and try to all convert all program as a function, because as you do practice on a function, you got good practice. Okay, now I'm opening the housework question. If anyone have any confusion, he or she can ask me.
Sir, Akash here.
Yes, please, Akash.
Sir, how to convert the notebook into PDF?
Oh. Okay, so what you do, this is your notebook, go to three dots, then go to print. Make sure if you connected with printer, so printer name is there, otherwise you have to save as a PDF. When you save as a PDF, so you have to save this thing. It will ask you location. I mean, my is Ubuntu, so I location desktop and then save. Similarly, I just save this thing, and this thing I will upload to your, what we say, this thing over here.
I was checking in this file option, download as a PDF.
it is incomplete. If you download as a PDF from the Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, it is incomplete. So that this thing you can take there. Okay. Any more question? Otherwise, the class is over. Yeah. Ajit Kumar. Ajit Kumar.
Sir, sir, I
Yeah.
don't understand your previous question.
Which previous question, Ajit Kumar?
This is digits of number. Count the digits of number.
Is this your first class?
No, sir.
Digits of number means you have any number.
So,
का-
sir, I don't. Sir,
You have
answer
the
नहीं हुआ वो question.
नहीं, आपसे नहीं हुआ। आप लास्ट क्लास में थे कल क्या?
हाँ सर बताओ.
अरे तो कल तो मैंने कराया था वाइल लूप से। क्या करना है? इस डिजिट को रिमाइंडर लेना है, आर में स्टोर करना है, फिर इस नंबर को रिड्यूस करना है, फिर रिमाइंडर लेना है, फिर रिड्यूस करना है, फिर रिमाइंडर लेना है। जब आप 3 रिमाइंडर ले लेंगे तो इन तीनों को जोड़ देंगे तो ये डिजिट्स ऑफ नंबर ऐड हो जाएंगे।
Okay, sir.
ओके,
Uh,
यस प्लीज।
so are you gonna provide any PDF notes on this?
या
Because
दिस
I'm unable to understand anything. So I can't understand.
व्हाट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड।
Totally, what you been teaching from this class?
What is your good name?
I'm Srinivas. This was
Okay,
close.
actually your name displaying something else. So dear, do one thing. This is your first class, na?
This Chiku. Yeah,
Okay, no problem. This is your first class, na?
yeah. This is my first class.
So first of all, everything is, first of all, from day first you have to go on to YouTube list. First of all, what I take the lecture, you have to attend from one end. I'm just showing you because no shortcut is there. Okay, everything is mentioned over here. Demo class, environment setup, variables, operators, problem solving session. We have problem solving session on each Sunday. Then what I teach, Python loop. So you have to go on through this 6th and 7th today will be uploaded shortly. Okay, because the study videos upload today after 2 p.m. noon, because the concerned person is not available. So you have to go on through first of all this thing. Beside this, you have any problem, and I damn sure after going through all this video you have no issues because you are come in between the session, in between the courses. Okay, that's why. And I'm requesting you to keep continue wherever the session and how to download these all PDF. You go your login, when you do login, you'll find all the things over here in one segment. What PDF I provided, what PDF I do teach in my sessions available over here.
I'm not getting any login ID also.
So
What
in
is
that
it?
case, I give you one email ID in chat box. If you see this thing, the two email IDs there. First one is mine, that is for technical query, and second one is query at the rate. I just giving you copy this one.
Again.
On query one, you can drop this mail. You don't get any this kind of thing. Okay, you don't get any login ID credential like that. So they will provide you. All right, and promise me that before the next class you will do complete this all the things.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
try.
Thank you so much. Any more question from any side so that we can?
Sir, I have actually.
Yes, please.
Instead of like you told about return function, no, sir. I mean,
Hmm.
instead of
Return keyword.
sorry, return keyword.
Hmm.
Before that, we were using print. So, what is the advantage or disadvantage like using print or like instead of return?
So see, two things are there. The Python, see, the concept of function says you have to always return a value. But due to our convenience, we don't return anything because as the industrial norm says, you have to return. You don't allow to print anything. But for sake of training, for sake of learning anything, we do put print statement. There is no advantage and no disadvantage. That's the way of writing and the way of executing. Okay, but
Both function in the same way, no, sir?
both are the same thing, but keep in mind you have to always use the return because function, the technical definition of function is a block of code which return a value. So return with the help of the return keyword. Okay, for the
Okay.
training purpose I put the print because all of the person are mostly person are beginners. So instead of return keyword introduce very first, I just introduce the print statement inside a function.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So someone asking me homework, dear homework I providing you on tomorrow because many things remaining today's. Okay, so homework is this, that you have to do this thing and submit me PDF. It is mandatory for all. You have to do this thing. Okay, see this is not here you do number sharing. Okay, Shivanshu, you can have a number. See here you are not for number sharing. Keep this thing. Maintain some discipline. What discipline created by the IIBM, maintain this one. You are here. One more question. Ramaya S. Reddy, please unmute yourself and ask this question.
Hello, sir. I'm
Yes,
here.
yes, please. Yes, please. Can you ask a question?
So is it like we are using return? So
Hmm.
we need not write a for loop or if to
Uh,
print square. So in that way, we're avoiding it, right?
no, no. You have code for this one?
Hmm?
You,
Yes, sir.
you have
You're
code this
saying
one?
require. Huh?
Y-
Sorry.
You have code of this one? What you want to say? I mean, what you?
Yeah, for square number,
Hmm.
we use the return
Hmm.
in exponential 2, right?
Hmm.
So there we need not write for or if to print a
Mm,
square number.
you are talking about this one, is it?
No, yes, yes, sir.
So why I'm requiring? See, the facilities given to you. You just use the square operator. This simple function. Okay, for sake of demonstrating the return with a simple function, I use this one. You can use the for loop. See, you can use anything to you do the return. Okay, so you can see I put the for loop over here. But return
Yes, sir.
statement inside a for loop is not allowed, because if the
Okay.
for loop iterate, so it will return multiple time. But return statement in if else is allowed, because it is conditionally written one thing at a time. Okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So Shobik this side.
Yes, Tobit.
You are asking about signature, right?
I'm not discussing today because it is it I will discuss on tomorrow, because it is a parameter remaining, the keyword argument, the default argument. That's why I will discuss you on tomorrow. All right. Okay. I hope you understand the sequence. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Next one. Anyone? I have to go.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, uh, do we can we use switch statement or how can we use switch statement in Python?
So, do you have any knowledge of Python?
Yes, sir.
So,
Little bit.
you know the switch statement is there or not?
Actually, I know, but I can't use it.
I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, no problem. I will tell you tomorrow. Everything in
Okay.
sequence. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Netra here.
Yes, please.
Sir, if you just return, not return X or return Y, then is it give error or what it will say?
You do return, ma'am. If you put return, so what you return? Any numbers return
No, if
or
you just return, no, just return and nothing.
okay? This is a new thing. If I do this thing, so nothing happen. Nothing happen. See, return
Okay.
only is used. I mean, sometime you what do I say? Sometimes there's a keyword subroutines. Okay, subroutines means if you go some uh, compiler design or assembly language, there is subroutines means those function don't have main function, those language don't have main function. There we have a return thing means you don't return anything, but instead you halting the program execution. In that case the return single return will be executed, but that is from high level
Okay.
language, just like a compiler design, if you know about this, or assembly level language, means you are halting the
Okay.
sequence, that in that case you are returning. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes please, yes please, yes please.
Sir, can you name the tool that you're using for programming?
No, no, repeat your question, can we?
Can you name explain the tool that you're using for programming, Python programming.
I'm using which tools? I'm just using a Jupyter notebook.
Jupyter Notebook. How
Yeah.
to install, sir?
Is this your first class?
Yeah, it's my first class.
What your good name?
Srinivas.
Srinivas, the second video, environment setup, is recommended.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to finish the session. I have to go my family function. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fun. Have a great dinner. Thank you so much.